orgasm intensity? Is there a stronger kind between genders?
That's a really interesting question. It gets into a topic that's quite subjective and personal. Instead of thinking about which is stronger, it's more helpful to understand that female and male orgasms are experienced differently and both can be incredibly intense and pleasurable. Here's why thinking in terms of stronger isn't really the right approach and what we know about both. Strength is subjective. What someone perceives as strong is really individual. For one person, strength might mean the intensity of physical sensations. For another, it might be the emotional release, or the duration, or even the afterglow. There's no scientific scale to measure orgasm strength in a way that allows for direct comparison between sexes. Physiological similarities. In terms of the basic physiological processes, both female and male orgasms involve muscle contractions. These happen in the pelvic floor and surrounding areas for both sexes. Neurochemical release. Dopamine, oxytocin, prolactin, and other neurotransmitters are released in the brain, contributing to the feelings of pleasure, reward, and bonding. Increased heart rate and blood pressure. Physiological differences and nuances in experience. Number of orgasms.
Women have the potential for multiple orgasms in closer succession than men, due to the male refractory period after orgasm where it's physiologically more difficult to achieve another one immediately.
Areas of the body involved.
While both involve pelvic floor muscles, the specific areas of the body that contribute to orgasm can be broader for women due to the complexity of the clitoris and its network of nerves, as well as the internal structures of the vagina and uterus.
Male orgasms are more focused on the penis and prostate. This difference in bodily involvement can contribute to different sensations. In conclusion, instead of asking which is stronger, it's more accurate to say that female and male orgasms are different experiences, both capable of being incredibly powerful and pleasurable in their own ways. It's not about one being superior to the other.
Think of it like comparing different types of delicious food, a spicy chili versus a rich chocolate cake. Both can be intensely satisfying, but they achieve that in different ways. The same is true for female and male orgasms.
Ultimately, the strength or quality of an orgasm is much more dependent on individual factors like personal preferences and sensitivities, the specific circumstances and context, the level of intimacy and emotional connection with a partner, overall sexual health and well-being. So, rather than focusing on which is stronger, the more interesting question is to explore and understand the richness and diversity of sexual experiences for everyone.